traders, we are looking at the NAS100. I'm going to mark this up as a key daily level here, and what we might do is just quickly go out to the weekly and get our bearings. Well, I'm not really an Elliott wave kind of guy, but what I do take notice of is this 3-drive pattern. Yeah, we're kind of getting it. So we've got this strong drive 1, drive 2, drive 3, and look what's happening here. It's starting to kind of flatten out, right? So are we looking for a bit of a retrace? That's my question. 3 drives. I like the 3-drive pattern. And I mean, look, if you're an Elliott wave kind of person, 1, 2, right, 3, 4, 5, and then, do we get an ABC correction or whatever it is? Possibly. Oh, look, forget Elliott wave. I honestly, I'm not an Elliott wave kind of guy. I'm looking at this from a point of view of where there's liquidity and where there's an imbalance in the market. So the market's going to look for 2 things. They've already cleaned out stops resting above here, regardless of however many waves there are. And if we go back, I have to do it on the weekly time frame, but yeah, we can see there's highs over there on the weekly. So these stops are being cleaned out right now. Big resistance level. We've traded. Look what's happening here. Now, they need liquidity to, obviously, if they want to target up here. And what makes a lot of sense to me, guys, is something like that. They take out, there's a lot of traders in here long. Okay, they drive it back down in here. They clean out a few retail traders in the process, and then it's off to the races again, right? And I mean, the other thing for me as well, I don't want to be buying at a premium like this. So let's just consider a couple of things here. If we go back to the weekly time frame, I'll just show you this. Well, this daily accumulation range coincides with these highs and these 2 candles here, right? The high of this accumulation prior to this rally. We've rallied on. Now, a pullback, if we were to pull a fib from here to here, for example, this is a weekly time frame. A pullback down into this level here, it makes sense to me. Don't underestimate how far this thing can pull back. Let's just, look at this. Here's a run to the downside. There's your retrace. Run to the downside. There's your retrace. Flip it around the other way. And that kind of stacks up, right? So be careful, guys. Heading into the end of the week. Wednesday, now Thursday, Friday coming up. It could push up a little bit higher, who knows? But end of the week, it wouldn't surprise me we see them tank this thing down into these levels. Okay, that's a possibility. Now, down to the daily time frame, yeah, and this kind of price action up in here it's ringing alarm bells. So don't go buying at that level. I'm always looking for the discount, but like in this situation, where's the discount? We've got 2 scenarios, okay? So we've got, let's just pull, say, a swing low. Let's just grab it from the low of this range to swing high back down in, right, beyond the 50. Because if smart money is going to buy, they want a discount. So the discount, if we look at this range here, grab this red candle low, the discount here comes in at around this high, right? So that's a pretty important level on the daily time frame, that red candle there. So we'll just mark that up as a daily point of interest. Yeah, I'm bullish with this thing, but I don't want to get involved up here. The other idea would be daily time frame. We've got this under here, so we'll just pull this through, right? We've got this red candle here. Okay, accumulation range on the daily in through here, this balance area. So another idea then is, we pull a price swing from here back down to a 61.8, and that's actually already occurred. Let's just grab a Fibonacci from this low. So I'm looking at this candle bodies, that level there. Grab your fib, low to high. Okay, so we've had the pull back into the 61.8 around here. So look, it's risky. There's 2 scenarios here. You could go in with a pending buy. It's already tapped into it. That's the thing. And we might have missed this party. But just from looking at from this perspective, a buy in this zone, the 61.8 at this level, and stop under the previous low. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. But I guess what I want to say is understand the risk. That could be a trade. We could even go down to the lower time frame and get a bit closer to it, but it's pushing up. Does it? See, here's the other thing too in terms of price action. Let's just go down to the 4 hour and we'll have a look at these lows down here and have and size it up. So that's one idea. Here's another idea before we go down the time frame. So we'll just grab another buy. See, that's idea number 2 at this retrace. That's the bigger picture. Where's your stop loss? Well, it'd have to be under here, something like that, right? So there's 2 ideas. Now we'll go down to the 4H, and I just want to have a look and see how these levels are stacking up. You know what? I don't trust any of this because, and here's the reason why. We've got a double triple top situation setting up right here. We have a double low situation setting up, right? So have a look at this. We'll just grab this guy. All right, let's just pull that through the candle bodies, right? There's a double triple top, and down here we've got a bit of a double bottom. Here's the thing with this. If smart money wants to rally this, most likely, I believe, that they would hit the stops under these lows here. They would hit the stops under here before they trade north. I'm talking about this double relative equal lows down in here. Right? This range is building liquidity above and below. So you just got to think of it from this perspective. So we'll just call it a liquidity pool. I don't want to analyze this thing to death, but you really need to consider what is going on. Liquidity here, see, it's building liquidity where you see these double tops, double bottoms, or triple bottoms, double triple, whatever. There's your liquidity build above and below the range. Now, it's either they hit the lows to take out these stops and they rally it, or they've already spiked it up into here, guys. But I'm seeing, see what they're doing, they're working their orders. And this double top, triple top setup is deliberate. Now, I think before they go anywhere, they're going to break out of this range, and it's either going to be a break to the downside, possibly, or retrace this, and we get, however it works out, I don't know, but we get a move like that attacks liquidity, and then they retrace it, right? So I think stay out of this until you see a move in either direction, and then you're gonna have to wait for see this long, call this a long thin candle, okay? Let's just say, for example, they hit stops above, and then we get a candle, a long thin candle imbalance like that to the downside. All right, then the pullback in here is a short, okay? Hope you've taken that in. If we see it spike to the upside, let's just do this. Let's take these 2 things out of here. If it spikes to the upside and we see a long thin candle, then a trade back down in here could be the thing. Look for the imbalance with this move, but be careful, guys. It could head in either direction. So that's one way to look at it. And you want to watch it as it trades into the London Open. That might give you a bit of a hint. What else can I say? Wait for it to give you the setup. But this is dangerous at the moment. That's all I can say. That's about it, guys. It's you've got to land somewhere with it, and that's it. There's 2 scenarios, and it's either going to look for the displacement, look for a big long candle, and that will most likely continue in that direction. Not always, but yeah, it has to be with a vengeance, right? Like, look at this candle back down in here, for example. That's the kind of candle you want to see on a 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute time frame, but a big move, and then the pull back up, and we're off. Okay, so yeah, either side. All right, guys, look, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Comment, check the links below, join our free Telegram. Love to see you in there. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Safe trading. See you in the next one.